Welcome children to the online learning. Today we are going to start with unit 4 and the poem which is given first is The Elf Singing. So children, first of all, what is an elf? An elf is an imaginary creature with magical powers. In the picture you can see the elf sitting on a twig. So the poem is about him. Elf is a small imaginary creature who has magical powers. So the poem is about the elf singing. I will recite the poem stanza by stanza and explain it. An elf sat on a twig. He was not very big. He sang a little song. He did not think it wrong. But he was on a wizard's ground who hated all sweet sounds. Now, what is given here? The poet says that an elf sat on a twig. Now, twig is a small thin stem of wood that grows from a branch on a tree. Means the stem has got branches and the branches still have smaller thin stem, smaller branches you can say, that is called as a twig. So the elf was sitting on a twig and it was not very big. Why it was not very big? Because in the picture itself you can see that the elf is very small. So he was sitting there and what was he doing? He sang a little song. He was singing a song. And what he thought he did not think that it was wrong to sing a song. But what was the matter here? That he was on a wizard's ground. Wizard यानी कि क्या? जादूगर, जो you can say a bad magician. So he was there on the wizard's ground and the wizard did not like any sweet sound. He hated all sweet sound. So the elf was sitting on a twig and he was singing a song there. Now what is the next stanza? What does the poet say? Elf, elf, take care of yourself. He is coming behind you to seize you and bind you and stifle your song. So the poet wants to warn the elf that take care of yourself. Because why? Because the wizard is coming behind you. And what he will do? He will seize you, means he will hold you tightly and stifle you and stop you from your singing. The next stanza now. The wizard, he changes his shape in crawling along an ugly old ape, a poisonous lizard. So, here you can see that the wizard can take different shapes. He can change his shape as he knows magic. So, he can change his shape. So, what does the poet say? That the wizard, he changes his shape. He wants to warn the elf that the wizard can change his shape. And which shape he takes first? He takes the shape of an old ugly ape. See in the picture you can see this ape. He is an type of a monkey only, but it is large in size than the normal monkeys which you see. So first he changes his shape into an ugly old ape. Then he becomes a poisonous lizard. So then he changes his shape into the poisonous lizard. Now the next stanza. A spotted spider, a wormy glider, the wizard, he is up on the bough. He will bite through your gizzard. He is close to you now. So the poet wants to warn the elf. He says that the next shape which he has taken is of the spotty spider. And then he says that he changes himself into a wormy glider. Worms, the worms, they glide. So he has changed himself into a spider and then into a wormy glider. And he says that he is sitting on a bough. Bough means what? Branch of a plant. So he says that he has taken the shape of a wormy glider, means a worm, and he is sitting on the bough. He will bite you through your gizzard. Gizzard means what? Stomach. The poet says to the elf that he will bite through your stomach and he is very close by. So be careful. The next stanza now. The elf went on with his song. It grew more clear and strong. It lifted him into air. He floated singing away with rainbows in his hair. So the elf went on singing. He was not worried of all these things. He was least bothered of all these things. So he went on singing, and what happened? His song became more clear and strong. And then as it became clear and strong, the song lifted him into the air. In the picture you can see he is flying in the air. So the song lifted him into the air, and he started floating in the air. He floated singing away with rainbows in his hair. Now the last paragraph. While the wizard worm from his creep made a sudden leap, fell down into a hole, and ere his magic word he could say, was eaten up by a mold. And what happened at the end? That that the worm was sitting on the bough. So he made a leap. Leap means what? He jumped from there, and where he fell into a hole. And before he could say his magical words again, he was eaten up by a mole. The moles, they live in the holes, in the burrows. So what happened? A mole is a small dark furry animal. You can say like how you have the rats. So like them only, they also live in the holes. So he was eaten up by the mole. So this poem is written by William Allingham. So a lengthy poem, but it has you can say it is telling us about the elf, what happens when he starts singing, which shapes the wizard takes, and how the wizard is killed by the mole, how he is eaten up by the mole. So we'll read out the meanings which are given in the textbook here. Elf, an imaginary creature with magical powers. Twig, a small thin stem of wood that grows from a branch on a tree. Seize, take hold of somebody or something. Stifle, stop something from happening. Bough, a main branch on a tree. Gizzard, a part of a bird's stomach. Means before. Mole, a small dark furry animal. Now here are the notes also. We'll do the notes reading also. First question is give meanings. Elf, an imaginary creature with magical powers. Seize, take hold of something or somebody. Stifle, stop something from happening. Before. Gizzard, a part of stomach. Mole, a small dark furry animal. Question 2. Answer the following. Where did the elf sit? The elf sat on the twig. What did the wizard hate? The wizard hated all sweet songs. Who ate the wizard worm? A mole ate the wizard worm. Who is the poet of the poem? The elf singing. William Allingham. So children, the next question is rhyming words. Twig, big. Song, wrong. Ground, sound. Wizard, lizard. Shape, ape. Spider, glider. Hole, mole. Here I have given the rhyming words which are there in the words which rhyme with the words from the poem. You can write on your own also. Give opposites: hated, loved, ugly, beautiful, clear, unclear, strong, weak. So children, with this we come to the end of the poem, The Elf Singing. Thank you.